Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be talking about diaphragmatic breathing. If you watched my video from last week, we talked a little bit about box breathing, and I took you through a box breathing exercise. So if you don't know what that is, or if you're looking for a breathing exercise to do alongside me, go ahead and check out that video. I'm going to tag it in the little eye that's in the corner up above. We're going to be talking about breathing technique. So a lot of times I run into people that don't really know the proper way to breathe. When you are using diaphragmatic breathing, you're really maximizing your lung capacity, which means that you are getting more oxygen to your blood. More oxygen to your blood, more oxygen to your body, more oxygen to your brain. So all great things for you, even if you're not a big exerciser. This week, we're talking about breathing technique, like how your ribs, your chest, your belly, your diaphragm should be working to help you breathe more efficiently. If you are breathing through your chest, or if you're just a belly breather, forward and back, what you are doing is not allowing your body to obtain the amount of oxygen that it could be getting. Number two, on a pain prevention or an injury prevention level, also so many benefits for you and your body to be able to breathe correctly. And if you're someone that has shoulder injuries, or you have back tightness or hip injuries, this is something that could benefit you so much, because what is happening, or what could be happening, is that because we're not optimizing the way that our rib cage is moving, and because we're not optimizing the way that our lungs are going to be changing through our thoracic space here, you could be having a lot of muscle fascia that is tight, which is going to restrict and limit some of the movement that your body has. It could be limiting some of that movement that your body has for all of the muscles that are connected to that thoracic fascia. So you think your lats, your scapular region, so many muscles that connect into your, not necessarily your thoracic spine, but that fascia, the muscle tissue that is connected to this trunk region. It's gonna be kind of stuck. And so when you focus on your breathing technique, that's going to help to move the fascia, move the tissue, give you more mobility there. And that's going to transfer to your shoulder girdle. It's going to transfer to your pelvic region. Maybe you'll find a little bit of loosening up through your psoas, your hip flexor. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I want you to do is to even notice how you're breathing. So I want you to take one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly. Take a big inhale and see what happens. What did happen, you guys? Did you notice that your chest rose and maybe not your belly? Or maybe your belly rose and not your chest? Maybe they both rose together. Optimally, we would want both to rise together. Both will move, not just one. Most people I find are chest breathers, which means that their ribs will pop out as their lungs are trying to expand. There isn't anything happening in their belly. Sometimes I will, though, find people that are just belly breathers, and I see their belly pooch out and only go forward. So that brings me to point number two. Take your hands on your ribs on the side of your body and take a big inhale. And then exhale. Did anything happen? Did they move? Hopefully, they moved outwards to the side and then came back in once you exhaled. If you found that there was barely any movement through the side rib cage, let's go ahead and go onto our back to utilize the floor as a little bit of tactile reinforcement for diaphragmatic breathing exercises. So here on the floor, I do have my feet bent, or I guess my knees bent. You could also have something so that you're propped up underneath your calves so that your legs could be resting, and that's gonna optimally allow you to rest through the pelvis here. And as you're seated in this kind of neutral position for your spine, just notice where your body is in place. We do have a natural curvature of our spine here, so there will be a little bit of space underneath this lumbar spine, but I want you to notice how much space is there and also what's going on with your ribs here. For most people that are chest breathers, what will happen is as you inhale, there's a little bit of a tilting through this middle back area where the lowest rib cage is, and you'll see this flare upwards towards the sky, creating more of what I like to call a little mouse house underneath this lower back here. So feel like that tailbone is resting into the ground. Feel like your chest bone is resting into the ground, and see if you can allow the bottommost rib cage to also settle into the ground. How many times can I say ground, you guys? All right, so now once we're here, we're gonna do those same two different hand positions that I was talking about previously. One hand to your chest, one hand to your belly. Take a big inhale, and then exhale. And notice what happened. Let's do it again, you guys. Big inhale, and big exhale. So already, because I'm someone that also is working on my posture, I can feel that the floor is giving me a lot of reinforcement about my breathing technique. I can feel that more of the floor is taking up space in my back as I do my big inhale here. So I feel my lower ribs get heavier into the ground, and it's almost like I feel a widening of pressure through my middle and lower back as well, which is what you want. Now I want you to take your hands and take them onto your ribs here. Give me an inhale here. And you should feel like your ribs expand into the cup of your hands and into the heels of your hands as well. I also feel like the floor takes up a little bit more space, like I said, in that lower back area and also in the side rib area. As you exhale, you want to feel like your ribs connect in and towards one another like you're wearing a vest. Let's do that again, you guys. Big in. And big out. Big in. And big out. And I can feel that just from those handful of breaths that I've been doing, I can feel a lengthening in my middle and lower back. I can feel that my tailbone, my sacrum is starting to loosen out. So if you find your, what's called your ASIS, your pointy hip prominence, maybe you feel like if you had a bowl of soup, it was tilting towards you a little bit. But I'm not actively using those muscles to do a pelvic tilt. I'm just allowing my ribs, my diaphragm to do all of that opening through my middle and lower back naturally. My hands are melting into the ground. I'm allowing my shoulders to open into the floor as well. I feel a nice widening through my collarbones. My tailbone is feeling heavier. And I just feel this natural lengthening through my neck, through my middle back, through my lower back. And that's it, you guys. I'm gonna rock up. All I do when I'm working with my clients at the beginning to help them with the diaphragmatic breathing is use the tools that they have, their hands, so that they can do this exercise on their own. Seated up, and if they're having a hard time feeling that widening of their ribs that we want with that 3D breathing, really utilizing the floor as that tactile reinforcement, giving you that feedback and feeling your skin, your muscles, your whole upper back system, trunk system melt into the floor. And try this out, you guys, and please tell me in the comments below whether you can feel yourself grow longer, because I'm like 99% sure that you will feel like you got taller from doing this exercise. Try it out every day for a full week and see if you feel some of that tightness in your chest, your tightness in your back, or even tightness in your hips, because your psoas, your hip flexor, can be tight just from not following proper breathing techniques. It's crazy. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you learned something new from this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I love being here to help you guys learn something, discover something new about your body, and help you guys be able to move more efficiently and move pain-free. If you're not subscribed to my page, subscribe. I love being here, like I said, to help you guys, and I give out tips every single week. If you're not subscribed to my page already, go ahead and subscribe and ring the bell so that you get those notifications. I do post videos every single week, and they vary between fitness, nutrition, and lifestyle tips. I will see you guys next time, and if you have any special requests, go ahead and leave it in the comments below, or you can message me on Instagram as well, and I will see you guys next time.